am really angry. This is Fargan War.
Hey kids, how you doing? Comic Book Man here. Welcome to my video outhouse. It's time once again for SHIPSHAPE Update. And this SHIPSHAPE Update is for Wednesday. We're back on Wednesdays again. Oh, thank God. Wednesday, December the 9th, 2009. This is your teachable moment in this week's shipping news. This is everything that's coming to the store this Wednesday, December the 9th. There are 182 total items shipping to the store this week. And of those 182, 90 of them are comic books. And of those 90 comic books, 4 are 40% off this Wednesday only, and 3 trade paperbacks from the 182 pile will be 40% off as well. What are those? Those are the first day sale books, the Magnificent Seven, because there's 7 of them, as we like to call them. But the 4 comics this week that are 40% off are Day Tripper #1 from Vertigo Comics, Spider-Man and the Secret Wars #1, which is our kids comic book of the week, which I'll get to in the kids corner in a few minutes. What If World War Hulk, and the book of the week, the comic book of the week, which is 40% off as well, is Nation X #1 of 4 from Marvel. It's the beginning of the Nation X mini event in the X-Men universe. We've got Necrotia going on in one part of the X universe. Nation X is going to be going on in another part of the X universe, and they're going to be running concurrently with each other, but they're not going to be crossing over together. It's going to be two big happy events in the X universe. Anyway, those are all 40% off. Also this week are 3 trade paperbacks, which are 40% off as well this Wednesday. House of M hardcover, Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, and X-Men. Tomb of Dracula Omnibus hardcover, Volume 2. It's a $100 omnibus. It's 40% off. Christmas is coming. Hi! And X Factor Overtime Premium hardcover is coming in this week. It's also 40% off. So be sure to stop off at the store and pick those up. Now, for this week's horse race, there are 90 new comics shipping this week. They're all 15% off. These books are all 15% off all week long here at Alternate Reality, because all new comics are always 15% off. And coming in first place this week is, of course, as almost always, Marvel, with 28 new titles. Coming in second place is DC, with 22 titles. Coming in third place is Boom, with 6 titles. Coming in fourth place is Image, with 6 titles. And coming in fifth place is IDW, with 5 titles. Now, just a little fun fact to know about this week's numbers, third, fourth, and fifth place. As always, Boom and Image are third and fourth because of the dollar amounts they're shipping. Boom is shipping $19.94 worth of books. Image is shipping $19.45 worth of books, so third and fourth place. IDW is shipping $19.95 worth of books. That's right. They're shipping more dollar-wise than either the third or the fourth placeholder this week, but they're still fifth place. So there you go. Take those numbers, slice them, dice them, mix them around any way that you want, but it's just a little odd thing about this week. Now,
what about the total? Is there a total? No.
19 indie titles. 19 indie titles coming in this week, and there's some Crap Factor stuff, which gives you your total of 90 new comics. Now,
thank you.
Okay. Coming up next is the Kids Corner. So let's go to the Kids Corner and do Kids Corner.
Wait. And everybody loves the empty chair.
And we're in the Kids Corner. This week in the Kids Corner, we've got a handful of books coming in, a bunch of magazines because they've been backing up, and I want to get them all out this week. And we've also got just 1 trade paperback. But the comics for this week are Archie and Friends #138, Cars Radiator Springs #4, Marvel Adventures Superheroes #18, Mickey Mouse and Friends #298, Scooby-Doo #151, Super Friends #22, Toy Story #0, that's a 0 issue that's coming in this week, and the kids book of the week is Spider-Man and the Secret Wars #1 of 4. Now, I want to mention something about this. I'm assuming this is a kids book because Marvel is listing this as an all-ages book. Now, all of us comic book fans who've been around forever and ever know what Secret Wars was, and this is a kids book, but this book here is continuity directly from Secret Wars. It's supposed to flesh out events that you didn't see in Secret Wars that happened between the panels of that 12-issue miniseries that was out back in the mid-'80s. But it's also a kid's book, so I'm not quite sure how those two things are going to mesh together. But Marvel listed as an all-ages book, so I'm picking it as the Kids Corner Book of the Week. So you might want to stop in and pick a copy of it up for your little one if there's any of them left, because since it's a mainstream Marvel book and part of the Marvel continuity, I assume regular comic book fans are going to pick it up too. Now, the trade paperback for this week, I only got one. It's Marvel Adventure Spider-Man Trade Paperback Volume 14, which is titled Thwip. We all know what that is. And the magazines for this week, are Pals and Gals Double Digest number 137 and these, which you will find here at Alternate Reality, but you probably won't find it at other comic book stores. But we get these here every month or every 2 months, depending on how frequently they come out. How's that doing for you?
Good.
Hopscotch for Girls. Girls Magazine. This is for younger girls that are out there. For some of the older girls out there is Bop Magazine. Ah! He's dreamy!
I'm losing my
Look at that! Oh, she's not dreamy. He's dreamy, and he's they're so dreamy. Also, we've got Boys Life. I just started getting Boys Life. I saw it on my list for my distributor, and I said, oh, I gotta get Boys Life. I used to get Boys Life when it was Life magazine size, when I was in the Cub Scouts back when dinosaurs roamed the earth. And we got Boys Life. Isn't that incredible? I'm getting all happy. National Geographic Kids, which is a great outdoorsy magazine. Also, Your Big Backyard, another great outdoorsy magazine for little kids. And Ranger Rick, yet another outdoorsy magazine for kids. So if you're looking for a magazine that features animals and the outdoors, and you want to teach your kids some more about the great outdoors through magazines, pick them up here at the store. That's it for the Kids Corner. Let's go back to Command Central.
Empty chair, where did Comicbook Man go?
And we're back from the Kids Corner. Late list. Coming up this week, we've got 32 new additions to the late list. And it's a hodgepodge mix of stuff, but the leader in late books this week is Marvel Comics. I'm going to mention the one DC thing of note that sticks out. They've got 2 Blackest Night books that are going to be late. One of them is Blackest Night, The Flash number 2, which has been pushed back to the 20th of January. And the other one is Blackest Night number 6, which has been pushed back to the 30th of December. And don't even ask me about the 30th of December. That is a whole mess that we will talk about in future ship shapes. But that's been pushed back to the 30th of December. Marvel has a couple of things of note this week. The Ultimate Comics 5 and 6 have both been pushed back. Deadpool 19 and 20 have both been pushed back. There are many other Marvel titles this week that have also been pushed back. Check out the store's website where the late list is, where you can find the full listing of everything, not just this week's stuff, but many, many other titles that are going to be late over the next couple of months. The basket case of the week is from Marvel. It's Anita Blake.
Just a little glare there, Comicbook Man.
Laughing Corpse.
There we go.
Laughing Corpse. Numbers 3, 4, and 5. 3, 4, and 5 have all been pushed back on this book. This obviously isn't either 3, 4, or 5. But Anita Blake, 3, 4, and 5 have all been pushed back. 3 has been pushed back to the 13th of January. 4 has been pushed back to the 10th of February. And 5 has been pushed back to the 17th of March.
I need a calendar.
You need a calendar, you betcha. So stop off at the website and you can find out all the ship dates for this and all the other books that are late that are coming up this month. Why is Anita Blake late? Haven't a clue. I've got a funny feeling in the back of my head, and this is just me BSing here. I have a funny feeling that the contract on this is getting ready to expire. Marvel didn't buy Anita Blake. They're doing a Stephen King with it. They're adapting it. At some point this is going to expire and the contract will go away, and I wouldn't be at all surprised to see Anita Blake show up somewhere else sometime in the next year or so, 2010. So, but anyway, that's
heard it here first.
That's just me BSing. Could be. It might not be it. That might not be it. But I wouldn't be at all surprised. So anyway, that's it. We're done. We're finished. We're out of here. That's shipping for this week. Stop off at the store Wednesday. Be sure to go to the store's website. Print up a copy of the checklist. I got the shipping list up a little late this week. It was a long weekend for Comicbook Man. But it's all up there. It's all up there now. So print up a copy of the list for your very own. And until next time, this is Comicbook Man saying, see you on Wednesday. Bye! 8 a.m.